But some good news, the Upper Susquehanna Conservation Alliance American Eel Working Group, which is now a part of the Migratory Fish Group, was formed in 2022, and this brings together people from organizations like SRBC and DEC and Fish and Wildlife. It just brings together people who care about eels and would like to see some work done to look at them in the watershed. So yeah, what's new in 2023 and 2024? Me, hi. I started my thesis this past summer, and we got out and we did electrofishing, we did water sampling, and then we did some eDNA work to see if we could determine whether or not there are American eels up here, and if so, where? Yeah, so what's new? We're working with some new partners, with Susquehanna River Basin Commission, DEC, and others. SRBC gave us the equipment that we needed and tools that we needed to do eDNA sampling. So we're adding another layer on top of electrofishing from Sarah's thesis. And we're using standardized methods. SRBC has been doing surveys in the lower part of the Susquehanna watershed with both electrofishing and eDNA sampling, and we're using the same methods as them, so we can kind of do a comprehensive study of the watershed as a whole, looking at American eel presences and absences. We also added more sites on top of the sites from Sarah's thesis. Yeah. So our electrofishing surveys, we did backpack electrofishing surveys. This is gonna sound astonishingly like Scott's methods because it's crazy, I'm citing him. So we did minimum 100-meter reaches with backpack electrofishing. We did 3-pass depletion. We caught everything, regardless if it was an eel or not. We caught, counted, identified all fish that we found. So we did 3-pass depletion. At 19 sites in Otsego and Delaware counties. We did the 6 sites that Sarah used in her thesis, and then we added 13 of our own in 9 different creeks and then the Susquehanna River. And then, like I said before, Susquehanna River Basin Commission did at least 20 more sites down in Pennsylvania and in New York within the watershed. So eDNA sampling, I went to the downstream-most end of my 100-meter reaches that I went electrofishing at. And I stuck my 2-liter bottle in the water and I took a water sample. If I was going to multiple sites on the same creek in the same day, I would start at my upstream-most site and then I would work my way downstream before taking my samples back to the lab and filtering them. We had, like I said before, standardized collection and filtering protocols, so we had the same methods as SRBC. And then we had standardized analysis protocols through US Fish and Wildlife. We also sent our eDNA samples off to the Fish and Wildlife lab down in Lamar, Pennsylvania. Yeah, so my results so far, we call this my unicorn rainbow fart graph because it's very colorful. But this is my pride and joy. This is all I have so far. These are my summer 2023 electrofishing survey results. These are all of the species I found. We found 38 species across 10 families. That was a grand total of 4,424 fish that we went through this summer, one of which was an eel. I really wish I had a picture of the eel. But it was in the air and then draped over a tree branch long enough for us to say, yes, that's an eel, and then it got away. So our results continued. Yeah, we had 1 eel at the first site on the first day in the first year. Doesn't that sound familiar? Sorry, Sarah. So we were hoping that we don't have our eDNA results back quite yet. We're hoping we get those back sometime in the spring semester, so we can look at our eDNA results alongside our electrofishing results. So another thing worth noting, we also found a weather loach. He's invasive. We found him in the butternut, and that was one of the first records of the weather loach in Otsego County. But on this map, you can see this is the butternut, and we found our eel at the downstream-most site on the butternut, and that's where we found our weather loach. So, what's next? We're gonna get out this summer in 2024, and we're gonna do electrofishing, and we're gonna do our eDNA sampling again at those 19 sites that we did this past summer. But we are also gonna add some additional sites for presence-absence. We're not gonna catch all the fish. We're just gonna go looking for eels. And then we also want to add some main stem sites. We only have one site in the Susquehanna River itself. It's this red dot up there. So we really want to add more main stem sites where we're able to. Because eels are here, we know they're here. This map, all of these red dots are sites where we have either anecdotal evidence from fishermen who have caught eels. I have gotten pictures from fishermen who have caught eels on hook and line, and we went and we electrofished there and we didn't see any. DEC has also found some eels at some of these sites, but yeah, so we know they're there. We just need to figure out the best way to detect them. Yep, so these are my acknowledgements. I would like to thank everybody who provided funding or equipment, New York State DEC, the SUNY Oneonta Faculty Research Grant Program, and the SUNY Oneonta Biological Field Station for giving me funding and equipment, SRBC for all the work that they've been doing, and for giving me eDNA equipment that I wouldn't have had otherwise. And then all of the volunteers and Dan who put up with me all summer. I get kind of wild when I have an electrofishing net in my hand. But yeah, so with that, I'll take any questions.
Do a quick one, Kari.
Okay.
Did you do blocking settings in your reaches you're working at?
Nope, we did not.
The second related question, when you're shocking, were you using continuous on, or are you going 10, 20 feet, putting it shocker on and off?
Most of the time we were going continuously. Sometimes we would shut it off, but yeah, most of the time we were just shocking continuously.
Because you'll pick up electric field probably 10, 20 feet away.
Yeah.
So enable on, and they can get under blocking settings as well.
Okay.
How many stocking sites did you have? Is it just one stocking site? What
We had a couple different stocking sites in Charlotte Creek and Butternut Creek, but yeah, we had three stocking sites. Thank you, Sarah. In different trims.
Just wanted to mention that we spooked a big eel at the base of the dam. On Montego Lake. I ran my practice 2 years ago. So
Okay.
I got a visual.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Do you have a question?
It looks like you're still staying out in the second order